It is a pivotal year for Mizzou football. Coach Drinkwtiz needs a successful season, and he'll be leaning on a lot of St. Louis talent to help him get there. I caught up with some of the biggest local names for this year's Mizzou team, and they all have something to prove when the season starts on Thursday. Just how tough is it to play through the injury you had?
Yeah, I'm not going to lie to you, it's pretty tough. It's a battle I chose to go through, and, it was my decision to finish the season. So, ultimately that was on me. But yeah, it was tough physically and just emotionally knowing I was going out there without my full self.
Last season of eligibility, right?
Yep.
How much you just want to leave everything out there?
Yeah, I want to leave everything out here. I don't really care about what happens in the future. The future will take care of itself. I want to give everything to this team. I want to win. I want to change the culture here. That was always my mindset when I first got here, that I wanted to change. I wanted to be something that people would always remember, not just myself, but as a team. And that's something I think the whole team wants to chase this year.
Adopted the something to prove mantra. Do you think that fits you well, and what does this team have to prove?
It definitely fits me well. I think it's a great quote, but I've been, living by that, since I've been playing football. So it's just stuck with me, and it's just, the football team use it, as fire. So we got something to prove.
Defense has seen more recognition heading into this year, but do you still think you guys are slept on nationally a little bit, and what do you have to prove on defense?
I feel like just the whole team is still slept on, nationally, and just going on to our defense, I feel like, to me, we got the one of the best defense in the country, and I feel like every person from the starters to the bench player on defense, we got something to prove, and just to show that we ain't finna be no push around, that we ain't no, good guys. Like, we dogs. We got all dogs on the defensive side, from, starters as bench players to the coaches, and we gonna prove it this year.
The team has adopted that something to prove mantra for the whole team. Why does that fit you personally? What do you have to prove?
That I'm one of the top guys in this conference and in the country in general. It's one of the biggest things. I just want to show I can go out there and compete against the best, I feel like I had a couple of plays last season, but I'm just trying to be more consistent this year and just put it all on the film, really.